Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to another yoga tutorial. A few of you have been requesting some bits and pieces, which is awesome. Keep requesting the sequences that you want me to film for you and I shall deliver. So just before I get started on this sequence, I just want to say that obviously the sound isn't brilliant in this room because I have such a high ceiling, and I know it's very echoey, so I hope that you can hear me for now. I have got a microphone on the way, so the quality of these videos will be getting better, I promise. I just hope that you can bear with me for now. So yes, as you can see from the title, this video is a yoga sequence for runners. So how I've done it is in a similar way to my other tutorials. We'll start with some sun salutations, but I'll be taking you through a slightly different variation, one that kind of will open the hips and really stretch the legs out, and then we'll move on to some other postures that should hopefully help with both your kind of core balance, which we know as runners that we do need, however much it's overlooked. And also just working on some stretches for the whole leg. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Do it along with me and I will see you at the end. So we'll start off nice and slow, breathing easy, just through the salutations, and then we'll move into some stretches like I said. If before you do this sequence you do have sort of a spare 5 minutes, then it's always good to kind of like work the body out, just get a feel for how the body's feeling before we go into something like this. I do have other videos, like my slow flow for early morning is a really good one to use as a starting little sequence. So yeah. But we will get on with our runners sequence. So, standing near the top of the mat, we'll go feet hip width apart, bringing the hands down by the side, looking straight on, drawing the belly in, and we'll inhale, lift the arms, and do a slight tiny back bend. Exhale, take the palms to the mat. Inhale, step back with the right foot, and lift all the way up with the arms, and exhale, bringing them down through the heart, and then taking a twist. So I'll talk you through this one. I have my back foot up because I have slightly dodgy knees. If you can, untuck that toe, and you just get a slight more bend in there. So we're taking the right hand to the front of the left knee, and really sinking into those hips and getting a twist. And we'll breathe into this first one just for a moment. And unraveling, placing the hands down, stepping back to high plank, exhaling down, option of knees down or chaturanga. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, rolling over the toes and coming to find downward facing dog. Now this being our first downward facing dog, as always, we want to get a bit of a feel for the body, so pedaling out the feet, really stretching out those legs, maybe a shake of the head, a nod of the head, and taking a moment just to breathe here. Maybe taking a really nice deep bend in those knees and bringing the chest and the tummy towards the thighs. Breathing here. And on the next inhale, stepping forward with the right foot, lowering that back knee down. Inhale, lifting the arms up, bringing them down past the heart, and taking that twist on the other side. So again, you can see I've got my foot, my toes tucked under, but you can take yours like this. The option is up to you. And placing the hands down, stepping left foot to join the right, folding over the legs. Inhale, lift the arms up, and exhale, bring them down through the heart. Opening those feet out again. Inhale, reaching the arms up, little back bend. Exhale, palms come to the mat. Inhale, stepping back, this time with the left, sweeping the arms all the way up, bringing them down past the heart and finding that twist. Looking towards the back of the room, sinking down into the hips. Placing the hands on the mat, stepping back, high plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale.
exhale, rolling over the toes and coming to find that downward facing dog. Again, we're still at the beginning of our practice, so taking a bit of a moment, maybe have a little wag of the tail, shaking out through the legs. And inhale, stepping forward with the left leg this time, reaching all the way up. Exhaling, come down through the heart, twisting on the second side. Exhaling here, placing the hands down, stepping the right foot to join the left. Exhale, coming to a forward bend. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, down to the heart. So stepping out to the middle of our mat. So we want the feet to be facing forward, so the outside of the foot parallel to the outside of your mat. So to begin with, taking hands to the hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, folding forwards just as far as you can go. Really starting to feel that hamstring stretch here. Option of bending the knees and then lowering the hands down to the mat. Breathing here. And then walking the hands over to the right leg. Walking them through the middle, coming to find the left leg. Coming back to the center, and then sinking down now into that right leg. So you may not get as low as this, you may find yourself about here, and you can take a little bit of weight in the hands. What we want to do is we want to stretch out this muscle in here. So wherever works for you. Option of taking the hands into prayer. Breathing. Placing the hands down, walking the legs all the way over to the other side. Again, same option. You can be up here just as long as you're feeling this stretch. Option of bringing the hands to the heart. Placing the hands back down, coming all the way up to where we started. Inhale, lifting the chest and clasp the hands behind the back. And exhale, folding all the way over. Let the head hang heavy. Again, always the option of bending the knees here. Breathing in. And letting the hands go. Inhale to fingertips. Exhale, hands come to the hips. Inhale, lifting the chest all the way up. Pivot the feet and step towards the top of the mat. So stepping back with the left leg, an option here of clasping opposite elbows, or you can take reverse prayer behind the back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, folding forwards. You should be able to feel the stretch in the front leg here. Then releasing the hands, taking the left hand over the right foot and spiraling the chest all the way up to the sky. Placing the hands back down. Stepping in a little bit with the back leg, sinking back onto that knee, clasping the hands behind you. And taking a nice little deep bend here. Lifting all the way up, stepping onto that right leg, coming into our quadricep stretch. Breathing here. And releasing the left leg, bringing it over the top of the right. Placing the leg on top of the thigh, and then taking a bit of a seat back. Ooh, and don't fall over like me. So you should feel the stretch here. Option of taking hands to the heart, keeping the chest lifted. And coming to stand up and release. So coming to the second side now, stepping back with the right leg.
Option again, taking opposite elbows or taking the reverse prayer that you can see here. Really pushing the hands towards one another. Inhale, lift the chest, prepare. Exhale, folding over the legs. Trying here to take your attention to the hips, so checking that the hips are nice and square. And then releasing the hands. Take the right hand to the outside of the left leg, and then spiraling the chest and taking the gaze up. This won't be available to some people, so you can be here. With the work on the balance, you can keep the gaze down to help focus the balance. And releasing, taking a little seat back, clasping the hands, and bending all the way over. And taking the power into that front leg as you lift the body up, bring the right leg up for our quad stretch. Staying active and drawing up through that standing leg. Releasing the right leg, bringing it over the front, and taking that seat back again. You can even give yourself a bit of a self-adjust here, and you can press down on that right knee. Or if you're comfortable here, just taking the hands to the chest, breathing in, drawing in through the core, keeping your stability. And releasing the body. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, palms to the mat. Inhale, lifting the chest. And then exhale, jumping all the way back to high plank. Lowering down either through the knees or coming down through a full chaturanga. Inhale, lifting the chest. And exhale, tucking under the toes, coming back to find our downward facing dog. And so just opening out those hips again. Lifting the left leg all the way up, opening the hips, gazing underneath the left arm, taking a bend in that top leg. Breathing here, and squaring off the hips, lowering the leg down and switch sides, lifting the right leg, opening the hips. Taking that bend in the top leg, gazing underneath the right arm. And unraveling the body, squaring off the hips, lowering the legs down. So inhale, just jumping the feet forwards, lifting the chest, exhaling over the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And exhale down by the side. Heel toe the feet to the outside of the mat. Bring the body all the way down into our yogic squat. Taking the elbows to the inside of the legs and pressing them outwards. Breathing. And place the hands down behind you. Send the legs out in front, give them a little shake. That feels so nice. Coming to find stillness. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, folding forwards. Always have the option here of bending the legs, or you can use a strap around the feet so that then you can make sure that the spine is aligned whilst you're holding that strap. And release. Give the legs one final little shake. And we're done. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know if you did, comment below. I will leave links to this crazy set that I am wearing. And I will see you all again soon. Thanks for watching.